republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Friday, February 4th. With me today is Tom and Taylor, who's over at the news desk. We have news from around the country just ahead in our daily segment of The Rundown, as well as what's happening around Oakcrest.
Don't forget, you can catch our shows whenever you want if you ever miss anything. You can catch today's and the rest of the other shows and other web-exclusive content by visiting our website, which is at the bottom of the screen.
By following our Twitter feed, OHS Falcon TV, or by coming back here to our YouTube channel anytime you want, at home or at school, to catch up on the things you may have missed or didn't get to see today. All right, let's head over back to Taylor to see what's happening in the rundown.
Our first story today focuses on one big scam happening around the Midwest, where rental chain Hollywood Video is now going to credit collectors for customers who owe late fees, and it's even trying to take out customer mortgages. In our second story today, expect more snow for our region both tomorrow and Tuesday, as small fronts is making its way across the Midwest. But in the Midwest, homes and businesses are continuing to dig out from the unexpected big storm that came into most towns Tuesday night, the worst the region has seen in decades. Expect cold temps to continue in Dallas for this Sunday's Super Bowl. And finally, happening around Oakcrest, today is a big day for Spirit, and you're going to see a lot of white in the halls, as today is a Spirit Whiteout Day. A pep rally, the first pep rally, starts today at 1:15, followed by a volleyball-a-thon later tonight at 6 p.m. That was your rundown for today. I'll be back in just a moment for those stories and more, and some weird and wacky news.
Thanks, Taylor. Now, before we get deeper into those headlines and other news from around Oakcrest, the rest of the country, make sure you head over to Falcon TV website to the Falcon TV's own controversial sports host with plenty to say about sports and the Super Bowl. This week, download the brand new edition of Sports Talk with Kevin Winstead when you visit our website this week for sports talk and insight into the sports world.
All right, let's head over to Taylor to get the details on the stories from the beginning of the show.
Thanks, Ashley. In national news, you first have to ask yourself, is it a scam? Is it a big misunderstanding? Or has collection agencies in Oklahoma broken the law? Hundreds of thousands of people who rented movies from Hollywood Video or Movie Gallery had collection notices put in their credit piles without any notice of change to contest the charges. Both companies filed for bankruptcy last year, and their outstanding debts were turned over to a credit agency. Many of those people who found collection notices in their file claims they don't owe any money to either company. A few weeks ago, Seattle teacher Mark Piccoli had the credit limit on his Discover card slashed from $8,700 to just $600 because of the NCS collection notice he didn't know about. The bill was for $116, overdue videos, and late fees. Moving on to our second story from earlier. The winter chill continues from the middle part of the country, and a storm so enormous that it's left Midwestern shivering in its frozen footprints and crushed in snow. Laden buildings in the northeast, where a combination of ice and snow rain pushed much of the winter-cursed region to its breaking point. Wind chills were expected to dip below 30 degrees in parts of the nation midsection before the region awoke Thursday to deal with the storm's aftermath. The sprawling system unloaded as much as 2 feet of snow, crippled airports, and stranded drivers in downtown Chicago, as if the prairie blizzard. Much of Texas was under a hard freezing warning Wednesday. Light snowfall stubbornly lingered into the night in Maine. That was your national news for today. Let's take a look at what's happening around Oakcrest.
There will be a student council meeting on next Wednesday, the 9th, after school during the activity period. And speaking of student council, there will be a pep rally today at 12:55.
Spirit. Go, get some.
Pep rally participants will be called down to report to the gym, and then from 1:15 to 1:40, pep rally number 1 will be held. And after that has ended, from 1:50 to 2:25, which is the new time for the end of the day, pep rally number 2 will take place. Make sure you come out today in all white clothes because today's pep rally is a white out, so show your support for your team.
It's a busy day today here at Oakcrest, and happening later tonight at 6 p.m. is a volleyball-a-thon, which will be held on Friday to raise money for the GAA, and on Wednesday, February 9th, there will be a meeting for all those interested in participating in the girls' spring track.
If you love to support Oakcrest High School teams and events, or if you love to show your Falcon pride, then Oakcrest Media has 2 ways you can do it. Available this week, you have your chance to order your very own copy of the Oakcrest Falcons 2010 football season documentary. The film, which is about an hour long, features highlights and exclusive in-depth interviews from players and coaches looking back on the season. Get your copy today by stopping down to the media studio and filling out an order form, or see Kevin Winstead, the director and producer of the film.
Also available for sale are the Falcon Pride wristbands from Media. They're still only $2 and they say "We bleed blue and gray." You can also get one of these by stopping down the media studio or seeing a member of the media classes or media club. Alright, that's what's happening around Oakcrest today. Let's take a look at our video clip of the day.
We can dance if we want to, we can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well they're no friends of mine. See, we can go where we want to, places they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. We can dance.
What you say?
We can go if we want to, night is young and so am I. And we can dress real neat from our hearts to our feet and surprise them with a victory cry. Say, we can act if we want to, if we don't, nobody will. And you can act real rude and totally removed, and I can act like an imbecile. Say, we can dance, everything's out of control. We can dance, we're doing it from pole to pole. We can dance, everybody look at your hands. We can dance, everybody's taking the chance. Safe to dance.
That was your video clip of the day. Now let's look at some weird and wacky news. Today in Weird and Wacky News, we head to Phoenix, where an unexpected visitor made an appearance late last night and stopped in for a snack. A woman by the name of Nicole Coaster heard scratching in the kitchen of her home several nights in a row. So she set up a video baby monitor to get at the bottom of the mystery. Sure enough, in the middle of the night, a pair of raccoons started raiding her pantry. Coaster said they got into the doggy door, and in the YouTube video Coaster posted, the raccoons pry open a Tupperware container full of dog food and begin eating. The raided family talked about the incident and said they were curious, but were nervous because then they started climbing over the baby gate and started going into the family room. But their son was upstairs in his crib, so that's when they decided no more. Coaster said she has since kept the doggy door closed at night, but sometimes she still hears scratching on the outside.
Don't forget, we're always online, and you can always catch up on anything you missed on today's or past episodes by visiting us back on YouTube and by emailing us your questions at talentproductions@yahoo.com.
I'm Ashley, and for Tom, Taylor, and everyone here on the Falcon TV News team, thanks for watching our show today.
Wherever you're watching from, we'll see you back here tomorrow for more of the Oakcrest and world news that you need on the News at 9, Falcon TV. Have a great day.